What's up, pretty people? Today I'm going to encourage you to do a solo trip.
Hola.
If you don't know me, my name is George and I spent the last year traveling. And today we're going to talk about my top 5 lessons that I learned, especially if you want to travel and save money. So, first thing first, socializing. Socializing is a wonderful tool if you arrive to a new place, because sometimes you need internet, you need to know where the location is, or simply you want to know a recommendation. So don't be shy, there are always persons willing to help you. For example, last week I slept in the house of one stranger that I met on the airplane during my flight to Rome. That was an insane experience because we had fun, I got to know the local area, I saved the money of the hostel, which was 40 euros at night. And all this happens because I just say hi, and I had a small conversation with that person that I didn't know in that moment. Crazy. According to that, let's go to the next point, backpacking. Having all my things in a backpack has been one of the best things that I have made during my trip, since it allows you to be spontaneous and save a lot of money. If things don't go as planned, you can easily change your plans without worrying. What do you want more? You can also travel by plane without paying extra luggage. That is awesome. For example, the flight from Albania to Malta cost me 22 euros, which is incredibly cheap. Bonus tip: something I always do is wear double clothing when traveling by plane. That way I have more space in my backpack. Okay, next point, volunteers. For long trips, I highly recommend do a volunteer for at least 2 weeks. It is an excellent option if you want your trip to be fun and economical. For those who don't know, basically a volunteer is an exchange that many travelers do to sleep and eat in a place in exchange for a few hours of work. I have been in 2 volunteers and the experience has been better than I expected. The app I use to do volunteers is Worldpackers, but you can also use Workaway. Check the link in the description. The volunteers I have done has been in gardening. I work 5 hours per day and I had 2 days off per week. What I love about this is that you can meet interesting people and make good friends. Okay, next point, screen time. Your phone is useful while you travel. There is no doubt about that, but this point is related of the excessive use of it on useless things that limits your creativity and makes you not live the full experience. It is better to use that time to talk, to read, to listen music, or play with your Nintendo DS. Definitely. I agree, be bored sucks, but it's healthy. Point number 5, be open. Every moment there are too many things happening around us, and realizing it makes your trip more interesting. Just let life surprise you. Don't always plan everything out, you never know what is ahead of you. Just travel, try new food, speak to new people. This is what it's all about, man. If you made it to the end, you are amazing. And let me know in my DM if you take any of my advices. I will love to know your experience and talk about that. My DM is very open. The last thing I will recommend is to having a relationship abroad can be one of the best experiences. So if the opportunity presents itself to you, don't miss it. Cheers.